Attention Dogtown. This is bad. Colonel Kurt Hansen is dead. I repeat, Kurt Hansen is dead. It's a dark day here in Dogtown. Our colonel went out the way he lived, gun in hand. And the motherfuckers who took him out, oh, they'll pay. You know why. Kurt Hansen may be dead, but Vargas is alive and well. How the fuck do you turn this thing off?
You take one right in the
Starting
face
today,
and
I'm
rent
in
the
charge
damages.
of you residents of Dogtown will look forward to a bright future full of bright things. Many residents will know how to follow the course. That's all.
Ah, you're here. I was just wondering if you'd come.
Wondering that myself, Hassan. Corp's got wide radar and long... memories. Stick your neck out like this, they could bite.
Yes, I could have rotted in a scav cage. You could have left me at the Fixer's mercy. Could would should.
Looks like you're doing pretty well. This your new pad?
It is. It may not be a Corpo Plaza penthouse, but I can't complain. At least I didn't sign my life away to a bank.
Down payment came from me, though. Seems my cred bought you a second chance.
Yes. That's why I'd like to repay you. Here, for you.
Don't know this model.
It's something I was tinkering with. I may not have been completely honest, but the engineer part wasn't a lie. I went to the stadium, showed what I could do, and landed a few investors. This is the first real copy I made. For you.
Thanks. egg's Hassan.
No, thank you. Now we are even, it seems.
You wish. So, how's things? Rough time starting from zero?
Well, Dogtown isn't quite the promised land, is it? I've had to learn its ways. But if I survived in the Corp, I can manage here.
Don't take kindly to ex-suits here, do they?
They do not. But they do appreciate talent. Provided you've got the right skills, you can earn your second chance.
So, what are you up to these days?
Honestly, the same things I did at Zetatech.
Yeah, so hazing peeps and klepping their cred?
Haha, very funny. Repairing and modifying weapons and implants. Whatever comes my way. Sure, it's older gear, cheaper parts. But at least there are no more suits breathing down my neck.
Rigged it up to the grid myself. Yo, I could grab some watts off ya? Sure. What you set up with them cables?
There's a job. Brazilian intelligence contacted me. 2 agents need assistance locating a missing person. There is, as always, a caveat. It seems they're operating without Popeye's approval.
What's that? Ah, shit, wait.
Meaning what?
Our clients are Brazilian intelligence agents acting without said agency's knowledge.
Huh? How come?
Now you overestimate my knowledge, V. You'll have to ascertain that for yourself. Best of luck.
Welcome, welcome. I'm Steven Santos of the Brazilian Intelligence Agency.
Yes, we got those processors tracked down.
Name's V. No affiliation.
We're negotiating.
Oh, is that so? Just a moment, we'll scan your details.
Oh, can't wait to see what you dig up.
Hold still, please. Haywood. That explains your colorful CV. Theft, assault, robbery, the usual checklist. Small wonder we're meeting you here, no?
What? All this tech and nothing on Konpeki Plaza?
Oh, encrypted. Access denied. Wait, level 4 clearance required. Who are you, really?
We'll take her.
Anna!
The signal could die any minute. We don't have time to be picky. Take a look at the screen, V.
Hans mentioned you're looking for someone. Take it that's him?
Bravo, Mark.
This is Mark Banner, 37 years old, worked at the agency for 12, 6 feet tall, brown hair, well-built, combat trained.
Banner went MIA in Dogtown 6 months ago. He sent one last call for help right before he vanished. Listen.
Fuck! They're coming for... Send back up. Please.
His biomonitor began pinging a few days ago. The signal's coming from Dogtown. Seems mobile. Any questions?
You're a big org, got plenty of agents. Don't think you need my help here.
We are, and we do. But our hands are tied. We'd risk an international incident sending Spec Ops in.
Look, this Banna guy, the recording's clear as day. Choom's gone. Why go after him now?
What if he's not? No, we've got to check that signal. We owe him that much.
Clearly, your agency didn't greenlight this. Why are you still following through?
I see Hans checked us out. Slimy
Hans the
bastard.
pro. It's true. We're acting alone. Would you like to know why? When Banner went missing, the agency declared him KIA. His body has never been found. Then his signal returned. What did the agency say? Insufficient evidence. Our algorithms place his chances of survival at 4%. Fuck the algorithms. Principle, integrity, naivete, call it what you will. They don't care. We do.
Why is Banner so important to you?
For one, we owe our careers to him. Banner introduced us to the agency.
Oh well, some matters are so unjust you can't just sit and pretend them away. Only 2 things matter here. First, Ben is our dear friend. Second, we hired you to check on his signal. Is that clear?
We'll handle the eventual fallout.
Any other fun surprises for me?
Unfortunately, yes.
Banner's signal is currently coming from Organitopia, the old natural history museum in Terra Cognita. One problem is, the scavengers are flocking to the signal like flies. And wait, there's another.
The gang's with Boris Rybakov, an ex-Spetsnaz operative. That bastard killed enough people to fill a cemetery.
Rybakov. Anything I ought to know before I give him a warm Night City greeting?
He's an elite sharpshooter. 167 confirmed kills. His cyberware includes ocular implants linked to his weapons' enhanced targeting system. Reaction accelerators, adrenaline pumps.
And you can add to that some experimental Soviet tech. It seems he is able to hack his enemy's ocularware.
How'd the scavs trace the signal?
We have no idea.
So, scavs, ex-Spetsnaz, Biomon that's been dead for the past 6 months?
Yeah, we don't like it any more than you.
Okay, all clear. Guess I'll get to it.
I'm sending you the coords. Anna will call once you lock in on the signal.
Find Banner, please. Or at least that damned Bion monitor.
See what I can do.
Gone for a week and the butler says he already replaced me.
Nah, you hated it anyway.
Уходи, пока не поздно. Ты со мной или против меня?
Open fire! First, I'll cut off your fingers.
Уехать уже отсюда. Пожить где-нибудь нормально.
Не надо! Хочу!
Vanna, that you? Still breathing?
Later. I'm hurt. And those scars. I'll explain once they're gone.
Copy. Where you at?
Go to the main museum hall. I'll lead you from there.
Where the fuck's Rubicon? Я тебя урою нахер! Открой рот! Пошел заходит! Наших бьют!
Anna here. You're approaching Benna's signal.
Think the man's there too. Alive.
What? Okay. I'll keep this channel open. Over.
Please. Stay calm.
Allow me to explain.
Better explain why you're using Banna's voice.
It's a voice changer implant. I had to be sure you'd come to help. Katya Karelina. Savoil. Formally. I need your agency's help. You're on comms with your people, yes?
They hear you. Banna, where is he?
That is no longer relevant. Banna is dead.
Great! Now tell me how you know!
Listen to me. I fell out of favor at Savoil. Now they're hunting me. Savoil does not simply give up the hunt.
Doesn't answer my question.
I ran her scans, V. She's a data acquisition specialist. An interrogator.
Another agent, right? Specialist. Interrogation. Got the feeling you and Banna crossed paths.
All right. We caught Banna in Dogtown. At first, we didn't know who he worked for. That became clear during questioning. I kept him alive, gave him treatment. But then later, it wasn't me.
She's lying, V. New orders. Cue her like the beach dog she is and take the biomonitor. Over and out.
Anna? Anna!
Your people, what did they say?
Really don't want to know.
What do we talk for? I have valuable data for you and your people. Let's be professional, yes?
Look, they're not my people. Banna's besties hired me to find him or his biomon. That's it.
No, wait. You're a merc, yes? I was doing my job just like you. You understand? I have a proposition. Please, hear me out.
I'm listening. Go.
I have Banna's biomonitor. You are reasonable, so I give it to you. There's also a stash in Dogtown with my gear. I give you coordinates, okay?
There a catch?
No catch. You let me go, that is all. What do you care about some Banna?
Deal. Flip me the cords.
Sending now.
And you? Better Delta.
Yes. Спасибо.
Captain Dogtown. Lieutenant Colonel Bandit Speed. It's official. Starting today, I'm in charge of the parts. Are you ready to Dogtown?
V. There was a massacre over at Longshore Stacks. Residents murdered by one Leon Rinder, a long-serving ex-Bargus ghoul. Naturally, the victims' families want him found and appropriately dealt with. Head down there and find Brianna Dolson, the Stag's unofficial representative. She'll fill you in. Happy hunting. Well, that's settled. Tale took a few twists and turns, wouldn't you say?
Sure would.
Nevertheless, I applaud your good sense. One thing's with the brain, not the heart. Your transfer's en route. Your job complete.
No compensation, nothing.
No, keep it down.
Sorry for interrupting. Name's V. Hand sent me. Brianna, I take it?
That's right. Martha, this woman here, she'll help us. We'll give you some space, okay?
Yes. Go.
Sorry, emotions are running high right now. Before we start, need to understand who you are, where from. Life in Dogtown? Know it well?
Grew up on the streets of Haywood. Not an easy life, but I pulled through. Never quit. Guessing it's not so different in Dogtown. Except you don't gotta always be given the slip to badges.
Not the badges, no. That's true. That's you introduced. I'm Brianna. 6 years back, the Tigers came after me, so I ran. Landed here. For most of us, our past doesn't amount to more than that. Running, surviving, which is why I want to make sure that for once, the eddies we scraped together will buy us justice. Real justice.
Justice means what to you, exactly? Definitions vary. Want to hear your take?
Leon Rinder doesn't deserve to live. He was a triggerman for Hansen. A murderer.
All too familiar with that brand of justice.
Good for you. Doesn't change Rinder killing Martha's son, Jason, along with his friends and 4 other residents. Jason, Caleb, Deontay, Omar, Pharrell, Matthias, Elisa, and Tamika.
Why would Rinder be meeting with Jason? Any idea?
All I know is that Jason was supposed to put Rinder in touch with the scavs.
Scavengers? Jason happened to be involved in some unsavory biz.
He was a young man trying to get by in Dogtown. Wasn't no angel, but his heart was in the right place. Martha made sure of that.
Rinder's not a Bargas soldier anymore. Why?
No clue. All I know is he's brutal, cold-blooded, a beast.
What's his connection to Hansen?
He joined when Hansen set up shop in Dogtown. Carried out orders no one else dared take, according to rumor.
Why kill all these people? Any reason?
Evil is evil. It doesn't need a reason. Martha's boy, Jason, he wanted to become a fixer. He set up some deal, brought Reinder to the stacks. But there was a dispute. Reinder opened fire and, well, was still scrubbing the blood off the walls. Identified the bodies by their implants.
I see.
Found this in Jason's body. It's encrypted, but I'm sure you can manage. Feel free to look around, investigate. There's still plenty of traces.
Reinder will get what's coming to him. I'll make sure of it. Can tell that to Jason's mother.
Good, I will. Now you know what we've been through, V. Don't let us down.
Can count on me.
Reinder's dog tag. Bring it to me. It'll serve as a reminder to this pack of thugs that we're capable of fighting back.
I'll do my best.
Attention Dogtown! Lieutenant! Colonel! Bennett speaking. It's official. Starting today, I'm in charge of bodies. Are you residents of Dogtown to look forward to a bright future?
See these combat souls? Must have run up, boosted onto the roof of the shack, bashed his leg against the railing. That's a 10-foot jump for a man who's got to weigh at least 360 pounds, leaving dino prints like these.
So either we're witnessing the fattest fuck who ever jumped. Grinder's got augmented hamstrings on top of being chromed up like a goddamn tank.
Is a riddle, all right. Marks like these. I'm thinking 50 cal rounds, Mark 31 HMG.
Heavier than a motherfucker lead spitter that did this. Hauling it with organic arm? Not a chance.
Classic go-to for Militech Marines. Ex-soldiers like Reinder. Scan did pick up traces of other rounds, which would make him the lone shooter. Reinder take it out on the ground or something?
Not his fist. See the blood? Indentation? Took some poor fucker's head and bashed it. Repeatedly.
It's like he went berserk.
Seems you're looking for a bored-out killing machine that's lost all self-control.
Sounds about right.
Открой ротик!
Ты за это ответишь! Она моя!
Не бойся! Будет быстро!
Да ну нахер!
Not our guy.
Ви, тут что-то не так.
Что такое?
Зашибу нахер! Сейчас будут твои похороны! Свинцовый пир!
Hey, relax, Chum. Let's talk this through. Not about to off an unarmed man, are you?
Rinder? Thought you'd look different. More chromed.
I'm Rinder. At least what's left of him. That asshole Hansen's rotting in the ground, so... Who sent you?
I'm here in the name of those people you killed at the stacks.
What? Hold on. The stacks? I was there. Someone tried to rip me off, but I didn't kill no one. I've got these blackouts. Ain't always present. I'm sick, okay? Sounds like you know more than me.
You let scavs carve you up like a Thanksgiving turkey. Why?
'Cause I told him to. What do you think? Sold him my chrome. Might be twisted fucks, but they keep their word.
Now you're gonna tell me that hulking slab of scav that came at me was your ripper?
That bumbling buffoon? Just proof they can't guard for shit.
You and Hansen, what happened? Left you on the rocks?
You got eyes? Tossed me to rot in the gutter. My chooms too. 8 years I gave that asshole.
8 years. Kid enlisted at 20. Had no excuse. Fuck did he think it'd happen? Stuffing himself with combat wear like a piñata. Matter of time before he burst.
You killed that kid, Jason, along with 7 others. Why? What for?
I'm sick, all right? I wanted to pawn my chrome, collect enough scratch to get treated. Jason was my go-between with the local scavs.
And here you are. Meaning he did his part.
Except you tried to give me the Dogtown shakedown first. Started waving his big dick iron. Fucking savage. And then... I can't remember.
Rippers in Dogtown. None of them could help? Say what's ailing you?
If they did, think I'd have myself gutted like a fish? Ripping out 3rd-gen combat wear and tripping myself with crooked chrome for what? Shits and gigs?
What are you waiting for?
Been doing Hansen's dirty work for years, tying off loose ends. That all a blackout too?
Fuck you want me to say? That I admit to all the sins I committed, remembered, forgotten, and all in between? Fine. I regret it, okay? I regret all the years with Hansen. Joined up when I was just a kid, kept my head down, followed orders. Whatever I did, I'm sorry. As if you know shit about Dogtown anyhow.
Dogtown chewed him up, shat him out. Place must be packed with hapless turds like him. Be simpler if it was all Hansen's fault. But that ain't how it works.
Well, say something.
Tell me. What don't I know about Dogtown?
It wasn't scavs try to fuck me over. It was that shitweasel Jason. Dogtown's teeming with filth like him. Makes Bargus look good in comparison. You see how they live in those cargo containers? Bunch of fucking savages. Can't have folks leaving either, nuh-uh. Want you to rot right there beside them. What are you waiting for?
Took a look at the scene. Only shots fired came from military-grade iron. Kind only you could carry. Then you bashed Jason's head against the ground more than a dozen times. Tossed the rest around like rag dolls. Was blood everywhere.
No, it's impossible. I swear, I would've...
He's telling the truth. Blacked out, that's why he can't remember. Combine heavy psi-wear with a short fuse and you've got a perfect recipe for carnage.
If it's cyberpsychosis, then maybe there's still hope for him. Thinking Regina.
Knew plenty who joined the army to make a quick buck. Hell, was one of them myself. But 8 years to sprout a conscience? Nah, fuck that.
Put him down? That your solution?
Karma had it coming to him. Of course, less you're gonna take pity on every asshole who starts feeling blue.
Reminder. These blackouts, violent outbursts. Ever consider the possibility you might have cyberpsychosis?
What, because I didn't tuck tail when that longsword trash tried to fleece me? Give me a fucking break! Look at me! What else have I got to lose, huh? They fucked me over, all of them! Used to be a soldier. Look at me now!
Had heaps of time to walk away before you dove off the deep end.
I was 20, okay? Put my faith in Hansen. Wasn't the first or last. And make everything my fucking fault now? And those whiny bitches I dropped at the stacks? Fuck them! Fuck Dogtown! I'd burn this shithole to the ground if I could, along with everyone in it! Well, say something. What are you waiting for?
Better choose your next words carefully.
Listen to me, just listen! I'm expired goods, a walking corpse. Can't decommission me more than this. Tell him Leon Rinder's dead and you wouldn't even be lying. Do that. The gear I stashed, it's yours. Or no, fuck it! I won't beg. Shoot if you want.
Let's say I let you walk. What happens then? Lay it out.
I don't know. I'll look for help. Hit up some big-name rippers. Not calling it quits yet. Ended up like some fucking cripple.
Easy to feel sorry when there's a gun to your head. Don't let the murdering piece of shit tug at your heartstrings, V.
Well, say something. What are you waiting for?
state-of-the-art rejuvenation treatment.
It's done? Rinder's dead? You didn't let us down, did you?
Found Reiner in Pacifica. Dealt with him.
Then the son of a bitch got what he deserved. On behalf of all the residents of the Stacks, thank you.
It's the least I could do.
The target, is he terminated?
Took care of him.
Congratulations, then. Contract closed. There's let's call it a sports academy. Clients from all around the world come there to seek fresh talent. Contracts are signed while taxes allegedly go unpaid. It so happens that my client doesn't like people who cut corners. With my Netrunner's help, you'll enter the facility and extract the data that's of import to my client. Godspeed.
Your hand's Merc, right? How much you know about the job?
Not much. Hans mentioned something about athletes and peeps evading taxes.
Here's the sitch. At this academy, they're training, molding young athletes. Folks flying from across the world to meet them, sign contracts. You're going in as a scout for the San Diego Shredders. Name's Victoria Wilson, 28, and you're looking for a wide receiver. Scheduling you in their system now. You following all this?
Got it. San Diego Shredders, Victoria Wilson, 28 years old, looking for a wide receiver.
Well done. Just remember to keep a tight lip, no unnecessary chatter. Once you're in, find Fiona Varga's office, the Academy's director, and pull data on every scout who's ever signed a contract. Questions?
What's a sports academy doing in Dogtown?
They're all over the world. They make athletes stronger, better. But if you want to enhance them earlier than the legal age limit, where would you go?
Where no one gives a shit.
Or as it's more commonly known, Dogtown. Whatever Hansen says, goes. And nobody gives a fuck about the rest.
Cover story's a little thin. Ought to flesh it out, don't you think?
No need. It's your way in, nothing more. Beyond that, avoid any talk about yourself. Just blend in, get the data, and get out.
Han's a tax collector now? Yeah, I ain't buying it.
How about shitload of Eddie's collector? Sound more believable? Job isn't glamorous, but it pays.
All clear.
Great. Quick scan and you're good to go. After you, Victoria Wilson.
So he's a gentleman now. Who'd have thought? Later.
Welcome, Mrs. Wilson. If you'll join me, please.
What is it?
Everything you see here is protected under an NDA. Should any information about our athletes be made public, our contract with the Diego Shredders will be terminated, effective immediately.
Ouch, sounds serious.
If I may, I suggest you start your visit at our world-class bar. Drinks are on the house.
Well then, got my first mission for you. Need you to neutralize 3 shots of tequila, stat.
Hello? Clara Molina, Atlético Barcelona.
Who's using these bots?
Our verbal motoric integrated interface is used by scouts such as yourself remotely, from Asia, Europe, Africa. Since not everyone can make a personal appearance in Dogtown, we've provided a solution.
I'd like to speak with Dr. Fiona Vargas in private.
Without an appointment, I'm afraid that won't be possible.
These ain't athletes, V. They're kids. Kids way too young for this kind of crime.
See that, Johnny?
Heartless
Ladies and
fucks.
gentlemen, the next junior for the 2077-2078 season is Katie
spot on the other side with your name on it.
Not a defender. We'll let you have back.
During the transfer, you loan Kowalski out to us.
She's equipped with permanently reinforced ACLs and boasts excellent quadricep growth. If you're interested in Katie, please see our starting offer. You can also see her latest performance statistics up on the board. The statistics are live. In just a moment, you'll see another rating.
Be right with you, ma'am.
Our next athlete, whom you'll have the pleasure of meeting, is Kelvin Golden Strickland.
These, showcases happen often?
Only when Dr. Vargas thinks an athlete's worth showing off, which is pretty obvious.
In knockout victory. All those interested in
Dr. Fiona ever make an appearance, these things?
Nah, she's not really the type to mingle. Prefers sitting cooped up in her office downstairs.
Can I get a double shot of Sense on tequila?
Here you go. First time, I take it. Which team you scouting for?
The statistics are live. In just a moment, you'll see another rating.
I'm with the San Diego Shredders, scouting for a wide receiver.
You say the Shredders? Small world. I'm Caden. Worked with Tomas 2 seasons back.
Vicky Wilson.
Wait, shopping for another wideout after re-signing your franchise stats leader? Man's an all-time deep threat. What's his name?
And another.
Look, pal, you say you know Tomas, but I don't know you. And I don't discuss team business with randos.
Bill, think our friend here needs something stronger to loosen up.
Work on your own drink, pal.
Yeah. Fuck yourself, too.
What the?
That was tempered glass. What I wouldn't give to know if he owned this secret.
Sorry, I have to close the bar for a
Forgive me,
second.
ladies and gentlemen, but due to damaged equipment, this athlete showcase is on.
Now's our chance to sneak behind the scenes of this fucking circus.
Johnny Silverhand asking me to get up from a bar? Something new every day.
Just saw a fighter that we got it.
Близкий контакт!
Darn it. It's got. I was just looking for a.
It's all right. What's your name?
Tommy.
How'd you get in here? They let you out of your room?
Well, I know a few tricks. My dad's a techie. He taught me a ton of stuff.
Hi, Tommy. My name's V. What you doing here?
Nothing. I'm just kind of here.
In the director's office? Come on. I know you were looking for something.
Yeah, sort of wanted to see if I got picked for a team, but still no one. It's not fair. I've got all the right skills, the right chrome. I'm super duper fast.
Hey, lighten up, kiddo. You're too big to be crying.
It's just, well, I'm getting old.
You? Old?
Soon no one will want me. Not even the worst teams. Dad said I can't screw up because we live in Dogtown and career in sports is our last chance. Don't talk to kids much, I guess.
Tough having that responsibility. But if it wasn't for your family, what would you want?
Have some fun, I guess. Or take a vacation. That'd be neat.
You're a good kid, Tommy. Know that.
I know.
Hey, chin up, kiddo. It'll all work out, you'll see. Say, little whiz like you wouldn't know where Fiona's terminal is, would ya? Need it for a sec.
It's right there. Can't you see?
What would you look at that? Silly old me.
See? I know everything.
Yeah, clever little rascal. Now buck up and get out of here before Miss Fiona sees you.
Yes, ma'am. I just need to find, that thing.
What in the... Tommy,
Out! Now!
Wait, she was just looking for your office. I was just trying to help. Please, Miss Fiona.
Leave the boy out of this, please.
It's okay, Tommy. Don't gotta stay. Fiona and I need to talk grown-up stuff. Right?
That's right.
Now run along, kiddo.
We're reasonable people. I'm sure we can work something out. What is it you want?
Password to the terminal and the data of every suit you've done biz with. Transactions, contracts, agreements, whole enchilada.
What do you intend to do with it?
Someone got tired of your clients not paying their dues.
I have a duty to protect my business and my clients. You understand that, I'm sure.
Business? The fucking gall.
Think of the children. Would you really deprive them of their only chance for a better life?
Just gets better and better, this bitch.
If you please, just hear me out. I'd like to make you an offer.
Start talking, and it better make sense.
Thank you. Come, let me show you something. See this?
Posters and trophies? That's supposed to convince me?
Mark Elway, 22 years old, exceptional basketball player. Monica Diaz, 25, ranked top 15 worldwide in tennis. And our brightest star, Al Ford, the NUSA's heavyweight champion at only 21 years old.
Guessing I'm about to hear that this is all 'cause of you.
I helped them, me. And if you leak my clients, this center will go under and these kids' bright future darken quick. Including Tommy. His file's right here. You help me, you help him.
It's a kind of cynicism that deserves a medal. Cheap plastic kind.
Well then,
you're using Tommy as a bargaining chip?
we all have choices to make. Here's my offer. We do a controlled leak. I'll hand over the data of a few clients of secondary importance to me. Your employer wants names, transaction details. They'll get them. Everyone walks away happy.
Those kids who end up on the street with post-op implant sickness, you don't think they hang their pics here too, do you?
What are Tommy's chances of scoring a contract?
Close to none. Out of the best players, only 15 to 20% get signed. Tommy'll probably be going home.
Doubt any scratch to maintain his chrome, regulate his organs, and keep his body functioning properly.
That's how these things go. You either win big or go home. But maybe you can still help Tommy. His file doesn't have to stay on my desk.
Why go to all this trouble?
Well, if you really want to know, it's cheaper.
Not because you're chipping kids that are too young for it.
You think we're the only ones? Name me one professional athlete without implants. You can't. The earlier you start, the better long term. Sports would be a snooze fest without them.
How much are you making off these poor kids and their parents?
Unlike your, profession, I provide chances for a better life. Not for free, granted. But the parents know the risks. It's in their contracts.
Knowing and understanding? Two different things.
Go to Night City. Look at all those kids walking the streets alone. Can you claim they're better off than our future athletes?
You're a real good Samaritan, huh? Had it up to here with your cynical bullshit. Get me access to that data.
No need to get emotional. Let's be professional about this.
Shut up and grant me access.
You'll be destroying everything I've built.
That's the fucking idea. Access, now.
Fine. Here. You'll regret this sooner than you think. Just leave, please! Just leave, please!
Please, have mercy!
Общая тревога! Открываю огонь!
Nicely done, V. Thanks to you, our Europeans can make sure tax evaders don't go unpunished.
You knew they're chipping kids there?
Why so dramatic? It's an open secret by now. Everyone knows what goes on there. Few care. If I've offended your sense of moral decency, I do apologize. Contract closed. Until the next time, V.
Waiting for the payoff, but nothing. Just like that, one note, the whole fucking story.
Attention all hands. Lieutenant, Colonel, Betty speaking. It's official. Starting today, I'm in charge of Florida.
Mikey! This piece of old scrap ate my eddies again! Can't play like this, man!
If
When
you've
you
ever
finally
thought
gonna
of
fix
starting
it?
a family, I would advise you to think twice. See, my client Michael Maldonado did not, and had a son that seems to cause him oh so much woe indeed. The matter's a rather delicate one. Michael wants to talk it over in person with you, and you alone. I favor clients with fewer question marks over their heads, but Maldonado offered extra.
You
Thus,
there?
an exception
How about
was
a quick
made.
game?
I'd like you to see him. See what this is about. Details attached.
Michael Maldonado? V. Hand said you needed a hand or something.
Oh, it's you. Over here. Let's talk. Glad you could make it. Fixer said you can turn around even the most hopeless of cases.
How hopeless we talking?
It's about my son, Eric. Boy runs a motorcycle repair shop in Haywood. Totally legit operation. Taxes, permits, you name it. But this DA, Georgina Zembinski, she needs her pound of flesh. Wants to turn him into an example. That's where you come in.
Why would she have it in for him? There's gotta be a reason.
She's the DA. If she wants a reason, she'll find one. Zembinski said she's after some Valentino kingpin. Hector Sacristan was the name, I think.
What's Eric got to do with it?
Word is he knows Sacristan. Has heaps of dirt that could bring him down. But for that, she needs Eric behind bars. So, she forced me to testify. Now I need you to make it go away.
Tell me more about Eric. Mentioned he sells two-wheelers.
Fixes them. Little go-getter owns a repair shop in Haywood now. Yeah. Moved out of Dogtown with his mother years ago. Hardly seen the kid since.
Sure your son's who he says he is?
Eric? He's too innocent for this town. That's why they're fixing to take him down.
You testified against your own son? What kind of father does that?
It ain't like you think, okay? I really didn't want to. She showed me her so-called evidence against Eric. Wanted me to corroborate it. Was bullshit, every last word. 2 days later, came back with some badge. Beat the shit out of me, threatened worse for Eric. Then they put me in front of a camera and I told them what they wanted to hear. I was fucking scared. Just go talk to her. You know, the way you people do. Eric's a good kid. He'll get eaten alive in prison.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Gonna find her. Have ourselves a little chat.
That's a relief. No hands wouldn't toss me some bush nigger. You'll find her at the Heavy Hearts Club. Perfect place for plotting and scheming.
And you know that how?
That's where she invited me for a heart-to-heart.
What if we do it quiet?
Come out. Just want to talk.
Something important though, huh? Oh, let me crash it.
For a customer of yours? DA Georgina Zimbinski. Know her?
Can't say I do, but if she's some kind of big shot, probably find her in the booth. Have to ask Jack, though, and him you'll find in the can.
As in, like, the shitter? That can?
Mm-hmm. Where he does his biz, where the magic happens. Maybe he'll know her.
Okay. Thanks.
Listen, Jack. That Biotechnica suit's supposed to come tomorrow. You know, sunflower guy.
Oh, Laurie, sweetheart. I feel you. Something to numb the pain?
Yeah. I'll take 3, you know what?
Hey, what's good? Looking for something?
Ну, покажи, что есть.
Interested or not?
Looking for someone. Girl tending bar told me you're the go-to.
Nah. Helen needs to learn to keep her trap shut.
Georgina Zimbinski, Night City DA. Ring any bells?
Nah. I could call upstairs and ask, though.
You do that?
Oh, slow down. Times it isn't all that jazz. Dig what I'm saying? Interested or
There.
not?
Don't make me regret it.
Hey, no risk, no reward, right? Hey, baby, I'm looking for a client of ours. Georgina Zimbinski. Yeah, right. Okay, thanks. My girls saw her. Say she's schmoozing with some heavy hitters. Booth 4.
I'll check it out. Thanks.
Hello, Georgina Zimbinski. Careful with that one. Lawyers are not to be trusted.
There any kinds of people worthy of your trust?
Of course. Sound technicians.
Let go of me! What gives you the right? You're done here. Finished! I'll make damn sure of it.
What happened?
Hell does it look like? Shitbags threw me out of VIP. Shithead bouncers don't know who they're dealing with. They're gonna throw me out? Me?
Why'd they kick you out?
Well, some loser wouldn't stop bothering me, so I bashed his head against the bar a little too hard. Said I was sorry, and I was. Doesn't give security the right to ride me so hard.
Can't you, I don't know, straighten it out somehow?
Oh, I'll straighten it out all right. Next time I see the manager, I'll have those fuckers fired.
Did my fair share of VIP treatment. Bouncers get it wrong sometimes. Just go there, tell them who you are. Bound to get an apology, at least.
You some kind of shrink now?
Works for me is all I'm saying.
Bullshit! So why don't you waltz in behind the bar and have them carry your VIP ass upstairs? Cause I'm done dealing with those Neanderthals. Now somebody get me a fucking drink!
Looking for fight!
Gonna sort us out? Girl. Я хочу жить!
И улетите в стратосферу. Что еще обращает на себя внимание? Полное отсутствие окон. Арандит проецирует изображение на экраны в салоне по технологии хрустального купола. Сидя за рулем этого болида, вы будете отлично видеть все вокруг. Оставаясь под защитой от посторонних, рекомендовал модель 300 XS всем не вокруг глаз.
I have received word from San Francisco. My boss has agreed. We will build the whole arcology.
You understand what this means?
Looking for Georgina Zimbinski. She around?
Perhaps. That depends who you are.
Someone you do well to answer when they ask you a question.
Sheesh, that was uncalled for. I was just asking.
And I'm just in a hurry. Need to talk to her. It's important.
Let's help this concerned citizen, shall we? It is our job, after all.
She's in booth 6.
Thanks, fellas.
Сейчас для покупки доступны 10 жилых модулей. Стартовая цена каждого 100 миллионов евро.
Ярость! Бойня! Врут! Отдайся инстинктам!
Майерс публично возложила вину за взрывы на Республику Техас. Войска США молниеносно ответили на это серией бомбовых ударов по аэропортам Техаса, в Веллингтоне и Эль-Пасо. Несмотря на обоюдное желание сторон избежать дальнейшей эскалации конфликта,
Nail sacristan need something incriminating. Airtight.
We're working on it. Where's it putting together testimony?
One witness might not seal the deal. That's why I have 2 more meetings lined up today.
And you are?
Georgina Zimbinski? Need to talk to you about Michael Maldonado.
That drunk? What about him?
Claims he was forced to testify against his son. Need you to wipe it.
He wants me to... That cowardly two-faced sack of shit.
See? Told you he couldn't be trusted.
What exactly did he tell you?
Your goon here forced Mike Maldonado to testify.
I think she means you, Hank. Did you do any shock therapy on Mr. Maldonado recently?
Yeah, like I don't got better things to do.
Kidnapping, extortion, arson, armed robbery. Guess whose rap sheet that is? Eric Maldonado is textbook ganger scum. He belongs in prison. We just needed someone to help him get there. His father, Michael, didn't think twice about choosing Eddie's over his lowlife son.
Who's Hector Sacristan?
One of the Valentino's top men. Narco-millionaire, serial murderer. 2 years I've been after him. Eric Maldonado, he's the last domino. But if I want to use him, I need him behind bars. Not the talkative type, are you?
So Eric's past justifies forging testimonies? Teach you that at law school?
This is the real world. You want justice, need to nudge it in the right direction.
Maldonado doesn't care about his son. He's scared Eric will find out it was his old man who snitched on him. Of course, I can make it so that never happens.
I'm listening.
Why don't you watch Michael's testimony first? Witness the truth yourself.
Final question. On May 16th of last year, Eric Maldonado contacted you by holocall. During your conversation, he admitted that Hector Sacristan shot and killed Marcos Ferreira. He also stated that Sacristan ordered Ferreira's body to be dumped in the Coronado Bay. Can you confirm this is what Eric told you?
Yes. Yes, I confirm.
Excellent, thank you. That will be all.
Michael didn't bat an eye when he accepted payment for that testimony.
Real entrepreneur.
I'll cut right to the chase. I'm offering to anonymize Michael's testimony. Eric will never be the wiser.
And if I refuse?
Wouldn't advise it. Wouldn't be, safe for you.
Mike hired me to do a job. Intend to see it through. Besides, I think you're full of shit.
Full of shit, me? I just showed you proof.
Showed me one piece that fits your narrative. Not nearly enough. The testimony. Now.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Let's try this in a language you'll understand. Hank?
Want you to stop and think, Hank. About how many years you have left till you retire. About how I could speed that up. Dealt with far worse than the likes of you. Compared to them, getting rid of you would be like swatting a fly.
Hey, Georgina. Really don't feel like dying today. Not over some piss-ass testimony.
Really, Hank? You and I need to have a talk later. There. Deleted and gone.
Preem. Thanks.
We're done. Now leave.
V, how'd it go? Am I finally gonna get a good night's sleep?
It's done. Testimony's gone for good.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
Come on. Pay me with the eddies you got for selling your son down the river.
Hi. Oh, shit.
Count yourself lucky you've only got me to deal with, Mikey.
Just go. Oh, yeah?
I spoke to Mr. Maldonado. He was most satisfied with your work. A job well done. Truly, you didn't have to make such a mess at the Heavy Hearts. A place near and dear to my own. You see, I intended to award you a little bonus, but I'm redirecting them to grease the hands of Hansen's men. You are the master of your emotions, V. Remember that. My client, Indira Baratza, won't be so lucky if she doesn't strike a deal with her blackmailer. The lowlife in question, Milko Alexis. He works for the Voodoo Boys. You know what to do. If anything's unclear, read the attached details.
Activating defense systems, 40%. Activating defense systems, 100%. Human life signature detected. Initiating evacuation protocol. Unlocking emergency exit.
Hey, careful with that. I'm linked to the runner, see? Don't want him to catch a ricochet, huh?
Netrunner, blackmailer, murderer. He's my hit.
He has some dirt under his nails, yes. But Milko, he's a no one. A small fish in a big pond. I am Agent Alan Noel, Netwatch. Organized crime specialist. I'm sure we can work something out. Think it true.
Met a chum of yours recently. Likewise, sniffing around the Voodoo Boys.
Did you greet him with a gun, too?
He started it. Tried to scramble my brain first. That's why I'm not gonna waste my breath on a corpo this time around.
At least let me unplug from Milko.
Fine. But so much as a twitch, and you're a flatline.
That's better. Now, listen to me. You can't kill Milko. Not yet.
Wanna stop me? Try.
Months I've suffered this place. Holed up with these scabs on society. I aim to expose their web of blackmailers and murderers, like Milko. But to do that, I have to find out who's pulling the strings first.
Well, got fingers crossed for you. But don't count on my help. Safety of my client's my only priority.
This client of yours, a corpo, engineering type, that fits the Voodoo's typical target profile.
Mm-hmm. Either help with the hacking or get hacked, huh? What's the angle there?
The Voodoos get their hands on old military tech. They want to dust it off, get it running. Which means they need experts to reverse engineer it.
I'm still missing the why. They want to open a museum, sell tickets?
There are plenty of people willing to pay good money for old hardware. Developing countries rarely see better than bootleg corp tech. A lot of buyers might not even realize the Voodoo's product is outdated or even obsolete.
You can't just find this stuff lying around the streets.
No, but you can beneath them. Dogtown was built on an old Militech bunker complex. Why do you think they built that wall? It started as a secret military project back in the 20s, a total failure. Militech cut their losses and filled it with quicklime. But some persistent groups have managed to scavenge the labs, even today.
Guess you'll have to manage without Melko.
Do not do this.
Do you know why I enjoy working with you? I don't have to tell you twice what he's doing. Our client can rest easy now. Job done. Transfer sent. Contract closed.
It's official. Starting today, I'm in charge of bars. And you residents of Dogtown will look forward to a bright future full of bright things.
My dear V, how would you like to do a good deed? Earn a quick Eurobuck over what you usually earn. A piece of hot lead in the gut. A terrorist organization, the Crimson Harvest, plans to detonate a bomb at Biotechnica's HQ in Berlin. I know that because Nell Springer, my client, is one of them. She needs your help foiling the plot. Interested? See the attachment for details.
You wanna make it here? Listen up, one rule. What's that? Ah, shit, wait. Melissa, it'll come to me.
You take me man, face blade. I'm so tired of getting the damages.
I've been selling wares on the back of my van for a better part of time.
Nell Springer? Who's asking? Name's V. Fixer sent me. You weren't followed? Know how to do my job. Thanks.
But you don't know the Crimson Harvest. They're everywhere and nowhere. Did Hans bring you up to speed?
Said you're a terrorist with a heart of gold.
For the love of... terrorists. You got any clue what the Crimson Harvest even stands for? How about putting an end to hunger, starvation?
People starving? Where? Because dumpsters are overflowing with food in Night City.
You city folk don't know shit. You think you're free? That slavery's ancient history? Ought to see how Biotechnica treats farmers. Force them off their land to grow gene-modified wheat. For food, one'd think. Wrong. For Chew-2 that's sold to Petrochem. You like the taste of Chew-2? No? It's what I thought.
The Crimson Harvest. They recruit you, or did you volunteer?
Grew up on a farm like most of my comrades. Corpse boots stamping on our faces. That was our life. Until we realized we could fight back. Crimson Harvest, they're like family. And the things you'll do for family, well, can keep you up at night. Haunt you.
Don't you guys plant bombs, carry out mass killings?
Our people's hearts are in the right place, but they're blinded by their hatred of corpse. I never thought we'd start killing people. Things they had me do, I was naive.
Probably thought she'd be collecting signatures and making peace protests.
Naive. A bit of an understatement, that.
Spare me the judgment. Didn't hire you to pen my biography. Here.
Think we'd better cut to the chase. What's on the shard?
One thing at a time, okay? The Crimson Harvest purchased a net nuke from Hansen. It's headed for Europe. Specifically, Biotechnica's HQ in Berlin. You'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Your bomb won't cause any good old-fashioned destruction. Thought terrorists like putting on a show.
Take down a building, whoop-de-fucking-do. Biotechnica just builds a new one. What you want is the protein. Human casualties.
So what do we do?
Western part of the stadium used to house a sports therapy center, before Hansen turned into an arms factory. Entry code's 1701. Memorize it. It's got assembly lines, warehouses, the works. Part you're interested in is an experimental lab in the old pool. It's where they keep the bomb. Find it, upload the program from this shard. A few days from now, when the bomb's detonated in Berlin, it'll neutralize the virus. Stop its spread. When it's done, I'd like that shard back.
Gonna keep it as a souvenir.
Can't be too careful. If the Crimson Harvest ever got their hands on it, I'm toast.
Not a lot of folks who take the risk you're taking without even expecting a thank you. Respect.
Maybe I'm doing it for myself. Can't turn back time, but I can still change what happens here, now, the future. Too long I've sat on my ass agonizing over the shit I've done. That ends today.
Guess I'll get to work then.
Counting on you, V.
If you could turn back time, what would you do?
Find a way to stay out of here.
So you die.
Что у нас тут?
Only thing worse than a corpo's a terrorist with a conscience. Except terrorists ain't afraid to dirty their hands.
Nell's risking a lot to do what she thinks is right. No different from you in Arasaka Tower. So don't take it out on her just because you couldn't change the world.
Didn't, because of people like Nell. Soft-bellied ego trippers who can't appreciate what others sacrificed for.
You think your death served some kind of greater purpose, don't you? If anyone's bullshitting themselves here, it's you.
Least I ain't a coward who drops their iron without putting up a fight.
Come out, man! Using a shotgun!
The bomb. You take care of it?
Disarmed. We're in the clear.
Quick, hand me the shard. Gotta make tracks. What the? Shit, the car's hacked! What's going on? Did you sell me out?
You're under
Got
arrest!
nothing to do with this.
Nell Springer! You're under arrest for organizing last year's bombing of a biotechnical lab in Paris!
No. This isn't happening.
Your bomb killed 32 innocent people!
So you're a dyed-in-the-wool terrorist after all.
I swear on my life, V, I had no
Chit-chat's
idea
over.
civilians would
Step
die.
out of the vehicle! Hands in the air!
Not giving myself up.
They'll kill
Stay
you.
here. 4 against 1, huh? Bring it. You hit?
No, I don't think so. Thanks, V.
Could have told me you had more than the Crimson Harvest to worry about.
I thought if you found out the truth, you wouldn't help. I'm sorry. I misjudged you.
Think you'll ever come around to forgiving yourself?
Don't know. I already hate myself for what I did.
Got your whole life to turn things around. today was the first step.
Couldn't have done it without you. Thanks, V.
Good luck out there.
What a waste. Chick had potential. Could have gone far. Pains me to see promising careers flush down the drain.
I'll have to do some cleaning up. Nevertheless, you saved more people than you killed today. Most importantly, the client is safe and sound. Transferring your fee and closing the contract.
Heard Netwatch is on the prowl, sniffing around here lately.
I'm certain I have no idea what you're talking about. Unfortunately, this thing I know nothing about is a problem for the VDBs. So much so, district power consumption has dropped by half.
Voodoo's trouble's keeping you up at night? Mr. Hand's the altruist.
No, disruptions to the status quo keep me up at night. My concern grows when the seeds of chaos are sown. It's bad for business.
So what's this you got for me?
V, you're Dorothy. Dropped into a foreign land, you faced many obstacles and overcome them to see Hansen's Emerald City.
Metaphor's esoteric at best. Going anywhere with it?
Only toward a happy conclusion. You've labored diligently and earned your reward. Your very own silver slippers.
By silver slippers, you mean?
A fitting end to our tale. Something that will spirit you home safely. You'll know what I mean when you see what I'm talking about. Soon. Tick-tock. Time waits for no man.
Got all the parts cast, don't ya? What's your role in the story?
Why, the narrator, of course.
Figured as much.
Right. Well, your silver slippers await outside. I wish you safe travels, V. It's been interesting, if not to say peculiar.
So that's it for our biz together?
Who can say? For the time being, it certainly is. Please, no tears. And one last thing. Be wary of witches, the wicked and the good. Until next time, V.
Yep. Till then, Hans.
自分の身があなた